Hey y'all, it's Food and Fun February. In this month's vlogs, instead of celebrating ooey gooey mushy romance crap, we celebrate the love of food and fun things we can do that don't involve romance. So I hope y'all enjoy these and the content that comes after. Y'all, it's Sweet Treats Sunday, and here it is a rainy Sunday. So it's one of those days where it's just like, yeah, you want to sleep in. You don't really want to do anything. So, I don't know. But I do have a lot of stuff to do. Because I got the OSB board thing to catch up on. We got a sweet treat to do. I still have a Mystic Munchies recorded from the other day to share at some point. May not happen today because of sweet treat. Even though the Mystic Munchies is a sweet treat. Actually, no, it wasn't even completely sweet. It was, we'll just say this, it was disappointing to me. And my friend at work, who is a huge fan of this type of cookie, was kind of disappointed that I didn't like it that much, because he really did. And I'm like, well, I don't know, the combination to me was just meh. So, interesting fact. If y'all are on TikTok, you now know that it is back up on the Google Play Store. Because I know it was acting up, like, pretty bad there until they did that. Because, we couldn't update it because it wasn't there anymore. But now that it's back, I was able to update it. And then because I kept getting these requests for people to follow me on Lemon8, which is their other platform, which is kind of, from what I'm seeing, similar to Instagram. And I was just like, well, if they do put it back, I guess I'll check it out and see what happens. So I downloaded it. And annoyingly, like TikTok, it won't let you follow back all the people in one shot. I had 200 followers when I downloaded it and, let it use my TikTok account to sign in. And then I'm like, you know what, I gotta check something. So I went on Instagram, right? And I started Instagram in 2015. Now, granted, I'm not a consistent poster on there. My posts have been random as shit, so inconsistency kind of has something to blame or play for this, but I mean, still, after being on it for so many years, all I have to show is 122 followers? Yeah, let's just say Lemon8's better. And I was like, you know what, I am going to consistently post. I'm going to try to at least post something on it every day, if not maybe a couple things. And already getting likes, new follows. I'm a little over 200 now. And I've finally gotten through to following everybody else back. And you can put shorts on it, which I'm gonna assume for them would be the under a minute clips, which I've gotten quite used to making, actually. When you learn that skill, then it just starts to come extremely easy. Although there's some things that it's like, you want to cram this much in under a minute, and sometimes it's not easy. Now, as far as my other alternate account on TikTok, I am going to start using that again. However, I have rebranded it. Some of you know it. Well, I'm gonna say at least one or two people know it. And it's gonna be some tell it like it is crap that a lot of people are probably gonna get offended by, so cheers. And because I've had some other things floating around here and I'm like I want to use that account, but I don't want to just post memes because it's like some of them are a little bit fucked up memes. And I'm like, I don't want to just make it memes. I do want to say some things. So that's the only clue other clues I'm giving. But it's like, I want to say some things, but I don't want to use the my face with a filter kind of thing. I want to keep my face completely out of it so it's more unanimous, if that makes sense. And I'm making it kind of a character that isn't me. So like, if on it something is vented about work, it's not going to be coming from me. It's going to be like, I have a friend who works blah blah blah, and this is what they told me, blah blah blah. Or could be, as a customer, I had to deal with blah blah blah. And it's kind of a made up story, but it has some truth to it. So I mean, I'm probably giving too much away. I probably shouldn't do it. But I mean, people always say, "Oh, be careful, you get in trouble." No, you only get in trouble really if you make threats. And I'm like, I'm not that type of person. Like, I'm not gonna put shit on there that's making threats. Like, if it's something, telling it like it is. If I'm calling you out on something, like really calling you out, and it may come off as rude, no, I'm just being real and I'm just being honest. But I'm not gonna do it here. I'm gonna do it in an entertaining way, like comedians do, because comedians do that shit all the time. And yeah, I'm sure they get a lot of shade and crap for it, but you know what? At the end of the day, if you're that easily fucking offended, then you should get the hell off the internet, plain and simple. Now, one thing I will never make fun of someone for, like, I may make fun of their stupidity on something, because, hey, let's face it, we all do have our stupid moments where we do something stupid and we're, like, thinking back on it later, like, man, that was stupid of me. And it's like, I don't care if somebody makes fun of me for doing something stupid, because I do stupid things. We all do. It's a human nature thing. But things you never, ever, 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 ever make fun of, no matter how shitty that person is a medical condition. So I know this has been beaten around the bush like crazy. The whole Will Smith slapping Chris Rock for making fun of his wife's alopecia. No, you do not make fun of alopecia. I have other friends that have that. You do not make fun of a medical condition unless that person gives you permission to do so. I would have slapped him too. Now, yes, she was a cheating piece of shit, but still, you don't make fun of a medical condition, plain and simple. That person is, like, they may be a cheating piece of shit, but they're still suffering from that. And it's not fun. Now, unlike another friend of mine who has that, hey, she can pull off a bald look. But even still, it's disheartening when you're used to having hair and it's coming out and you can't do anything about it. But it's like, at least some people can pull off the look of not having hair. Some women can. Just others can't. But Yeah, no matter what, you don't make fun of medical conditions. You just fucking don't. And you don't make fun of mentally challenged people either. Because I've been one of the only ones who's been a friend to one back in the school day. And granted, this guy's older than me. Not by a terrible amount. But I used to sit with him on the bus and we'd just talk. And all the other kids in the back of the bus would make fun of him. One day the bus driver got so pissed off, she stopped the bus in the middle of the road. Now this was a back road, so there wasn't really any traffic anyway, so it was like, whatever. She stopped the bus, stood up, turned around, and yelled at them. And we're sitting down in our seat, trying not to laugh at these guys getting chewed out by the bus driver for making fun of him. We tried so hard not to laugh, because it was funny as shit. It's like, we're thinking, go Wilma, go Wilma. She was an awesome bus driver. But the rest of the bus drivers, they said quiet. So yeah, I was the one that befriended the kid that everybody picked on because he was mentally challenged. It's like, you don't just do that, like. And you gotta have a special patience to be around someone like that. And obviously I have that patience. Because they are amazing, they are smart in their own way. And, one of the places that I worked, he ended up being a cart pusher. I'm pretty sure even though the place sold to a bigger company, I'm pretty sure he's still the cart pusher. But at least he had enough intelligence to do a job. And that's a job that a lot of people can't stand. You're out in the elements all the time. And it can be hard work, especially if, you know, you got one of those electric things and it doesn't work. You gotta do the shit by hand. And I've done it, actually. Not at that place, but at another place. One morning, like, we weren't busy and there was a bunch left out in the parking lot from overnight. And I'm like, I'll go help push some in, I don't care, but I'm not using the electric thing. Like, I don't want to learn how to use this stupid electronic thing. I'd rather do it by hand and get some muscle, you know, because I was in my 20s, so it's like, I was like, I don't want to use that stupid lazy ass thing. I just want to, I want to do it by hand. I want to get some muscle, man. No, I wouldn't be able to do that now, but, it's like when they're metal carts, yeah, they're heavy. You can probably push only a few at a time, but still. It was good exercise. It's like standing at a register all fucking day. Ain't no way in hell I could ever do that again. Plus, at least I keep my weight down doing what I do as an online shopper. And hey, I know there's customers that hate us, and you know what? I see that thing on Facebook all the time. What do you do if you know somebody doesn't like you? Don't give a flying fuck? Like, I really don't give a flying fuck. Like, all you people that thumbs down my videos. I know you do it to be dicks, because you're haters. But I don't give a flying fuck. You at least watched it. You gave me watch time, so I don't really care. You're still giving me something positive, even though you left a stupid thumbs down, which YouTube needs to remove, by the way, because it really is stupid. I don't know if and when they'll ever do that, but hopefully they'll listen to one of us, or some of us, and fucking just get rid of it. You don't like it? Then, yeah, too bad. You can't do nothing about it. Because y'all know if you leave a nasty comment, bye-bye, you won't see any more of my content. And I was waiting for somebody to do that. Because that one, the short that I uploaded yesterday that got over 1,000 views in like 20 minutes, I was just like, you know what, for this one I'm going to turn the comments off, because, yeah. And I was waiting to see if somebody would leave an irrelevant comment on another video about it. Y'all are catching on to my thing. Yeah, you leave irrelevancy, you're out. You are out. I don't play games. Do I care about growth? Yes, but I don't want ignorance on my channel. You can do it when I'm dead and gone. But while I'm still kicking, you don't touch it. So yeah, if you follow me on TikTok, follow me on Lemon8. I will do random posts that you won't see anywhere else. Maybe on Twitter if you have me there, but that's about it. I do need to record the Dollar Tree haul. Or should I go again this morning? Nah, because it's going to be rainy and I hate shopping when it's raining. Like, I did shopping yesterday and it was raining. And I'm like, well, I'd rather get it done out of the way than I can just chill. But, I mean, if I have to go for... Because there was something I did forget, but it's okay. Oh yeah. Another thing I did grab yesterday at the store. Because, now... As much as I wanted to get clearance from my store on the way out, obviously it's like, no, I want to get the fuck home. And on lunch break, I was just like, no, I really don't feel like buying stuff on my lunch from Valentine's Day. Like, maybe tomorrow when I go back to work, I'll see what's left. But I was like, you know what? Let me just, before I did any of my normal shopping, see what's left at this store. And y'all know I'm a sucker kind of for realistic plushies. So one that I wasn't expecting to even find and then actually had almost forgotten about was this lizard right here. He is freaking cool as shit. And I don't have any lizard plushies because, well, one of the ones I had and the Beanie Babies that I had that had all the tags cut off, I gave to my buddy because he has pet lizards. And he, will take lizards as decorations. So I'm like, I gave him the other ones, but I'm like, this one I do want to keep because he's freaking cool as shit. I would never want a pet lizard. They're a lot of work. But I was like, yeah, half off from $10, sure. And because I did kind of want this one, and it was somebody had left. Associated left a return shopping cart in the Action Alley from where the seasonal stuff is, and I'm like, he was in there, and I'm like, oh, mine. Like, grab it right out of the reshop cart. He don't have to, whoever it is, don't have to put it back on the shelf. I'll take it. Because I do like this one. So this one I am keeping. I'm not giving him away. I need to have one lizard toy. And then, because I want to collect one of each color, if I didn't already mention that before, even though it's kind of big, I got one of the gummy bears. This was the only... I'm amazed they even had any left. I didn't think there'd be any left, but they had yellow ones left. I'm like, well, I don't have a yellow one. I have a green, and I have a blue. It's like, I have the shimmery ones from Five Below, which is a teal and a dark pink. And then the ones from Walmart. And then the green one was a little bit bigger, but than the Walmart ones. And then the Walmart little ones was like, what, orange? Or is it peach? I can't remember. Black, red, and blue. So this is technically the biggest one I have now. I don't even know if he's gonna fit. He might fit on that shelf behind him. And I'm probably going to leave that shelf alone. I'm not going to put anything on there. Because it's literally sitting behind Stu for Sweet Treat Sunday. So I can always use that backdrop for something when it has to do with food. Or candy of any kind. So I was like, alright, I'll take a yellow. I do want a purple one still, but I don't know. I doubt I'll be able to get one. Maybe next year. So yeah, there's still colors I'm missing. I should make a list on my phone of the colors that I have. Because regardless of size, I just want to try to collect as many colors of these guys as I can. Because they're so velvety soft. But yeah, see y'all in Sweet Treat Sunday and whatever other content I decide to upload. Thank y'all, and have a good Sunday.